RSL200 series safety laser scanners. These scanners are something special. The 200 series isn't just the newest, it's also the smallest laser scanner on the market. But don't let the size fool you. It's packed with high-end features that make it ideal for compact installations and mobile equipment. The RSL200 and its big brother, the RSL400, both use the same intuitive, easy-to-navigate software. The RSL200 is optimized for tight, precision applications, offering an even wider 270-degree field of view, a 3-meter protective field, and a refresh rate of up to 50 milliseconds, making it one of the most responsive scanners available today. One standout upgrade is the improved optical balance, a key advantage for mobile applications like AGVs and AMRs. This enhancement helps the scanner maintain reliable performance, even under vibration or constant movement. When it comes to connectivity, the RSL is ready for just about any setup. Depending on the model, you'll have USB, Bluetooth, Ethernet, and even app-based smartphone connectivity, making integration and troubleshooting fast and reliable. There are 4 models in the RSL200 series. We'll start with the entry-level models, the RSL210 and RSL220. Both come standard with Bluetooth and USB connectivity, and each has 4 configurable outputs. The key differences lie in the field configurability. The RSL210 supports just one switchable protective field/warning field, making it a great economical option for fixed zone applications. The RSL220, on the other hand, gives you 8 switchable field configurations, offering much more flexibility for dynamic or changing environments. Next up is the RSL230 and RSL235, the high-performance models in the series. Both scanners come equipped with 8 configurable outputs and support an impressive 32 switchable protective/warning fields. This makes them a great fit for applications requiring adaptive safety zones or complex safety logic. If you're working in mobile robotics, the RSL235 goes a step further. It includes advanced UDP data, making it ideal for high-precision navigation and localization in autonomous systems like AGVs and AMRs. Now we've looked at the hardware, let's jump into the software. The RSL200 series uses the same powerful, user-friendly configuration software as the RSL400 series. So if you're familiar with Leuz's existing platform, this shouldn't look too different. So once we hop over here on the software, you're going to see this. So if you've used the 400 series, this is going to look very similar. It's going to take you to the identification tab. So this is going to show you what device you're connected to. So if we click here, we can see that this is RSL230. So this is the option that has 32 different configurable switching fields. Once we head over to the process tab, this is what's different about this sensor versus the RS400 is we actually have front window status option. So what this does is actually shows us how dirty our lens is and where the dirt is on our lens. So if you have fingerprints, smudge, dust, you name it, it's going to show that. So they're measuring this in general pollution degrees. So if this gets above 30%, there's a small LED on the front of this sensor here that will turn solid, letting us know that it needs to be cleaned. So if I put my finger here on the lens, you're going to see right where my finger is, and it's going to go now above. So if we get above that 50% level there, it's actually going to turn off our OSSDs. So that's going to fault out the sensor, and you're going to have to actually go out there and clean it. But you can obviously hop on here and see where it is, where the issue is on the lens. If you guys ever need to replace the lens, this whole upper unit pops off, and you can just buy a new head for this and put it on. So next area here, we can see inputs. So we can see all the different inputs and what they're set as. If you guys use the UDP option, that's the RSL235. This is the information you use for setting up the UDP data. And then the other thing here is the sensor status. So this is the first thing that popped up. So this right here is showing us what the sensor currently sees. So you can kind of see the room I'm in, it's boxing it out. If I move my hand around, you're going to see my hand is moving around that area there. For configuration, so we can name this, we can put a description of the application. Device parameters, so this is where we would come and set the resolution, so we can do a 50 or 75 millimeter resolution. We can also put the vehicle speeds. If you're doing an AGV or AMR application, we can actually set the speed on here. The response time, so that's how fast the sensor is going to respond. So we have right now set to 150, but you can get that all the way down to 50 milliseconds. And then right here is the start behavior. So I have it set up in an automatic restart. So if you wanted to have a manual restart, we can adjust that and change that there. And then in the restart time. So restart time is going to be once the sensor is clear and ready to go. It's going to take 150 milliseconds for the sensor actually to fully reboot again. Alright, so now moving to the configuration area. So right here we have the configuration area. I have kind of just a general configuration set up here. I'm going to delete those. So we should have to delete those. I'll show you guys. So you guys can kind of see, so setting up your zones, your protective zone and your warning zones is really simple with this. Right now just click the protective zone, and then we're going to go over to our options here. So we can do polygons, rectangles. There's a different couple options there. I personally prefer the polygon, so that allows us to just click data points. So if we want to box out like a post, you can easily just click around and box it out. We can set it up, and we do the same thing for the warning field. So we can just click wherever we want, set up a warning field, and there you go, you just set up your field. So this one, since I mentioned, has 32 different configurable protective warning fields. We can actually just add those. So I can add a new field, close that out. So now you can easily see that I have a new field for this. So if you want to switch to a different field, like I said, the 230 is going to give you 32 different fields that you can switch in between. So the next thing here is the diagnostics. The diagnostics allows us to see any errors we have. We can search a certain error. We can see what time the error happened. We can also see the access list, so we can see who's been logging onto this device and making any kind of changes. The last area here is settings. So this is where we can actually name this specific sensor, what machine it's on. We can see monitor signals on this device. We can change the passwords. And we can also see the status of the lens on here too. So it gives you a condition of how the lens is. So that's just a general quick